Cousin Andrew, opening morning of the statewide regular spring gobbler season.
I'm back and ready to roll.
We got some birds gobbling on the other hillside. We're set up over this cornfield that's all chisel plowed. Hopefully they come into it. We just had a bird gobble right here in front of us. Okay, just be careful. Here he comes. Well, no bird. There's something he didn't like. You can see how windy it is. It's really cold, extremely windy. And he come out, there was something he didn't like. Saw the decoy and he went in there, and for the next, half hour, he just got into a strut zone just out of sight, just inside the woods, and just went back and forth, kept calling and calling and calling. He'd cut us off, he'd answer every call, he'd double, triple gobble, and he just didn't want to come in, and he's just slowly decided to give up and go the other way. We actually had a hen coming in too. Thought we were going to get into a hen fight, but just didn't happen. He just sort of gave up on us and left, so we're going to pack up, go to some other places on the property and try calling and see what we can find. Just trying to find a hot bird. But yeah, I think that bird just didn't want to be out in the wind and was kind of like staying in. The way he came in, there's a big field on both sides of us, and he came in through nasty grapevines and multiflora rose, and he stayed in the brush the whole way in. He probably came in, probably 300 yards or more?
Yep.
And but never wanted to show himself, just wanted to stay in the brush and in the trees. Could be the wind, but we know that it didn't. Whatever he saw that he didn't like, whether it be the wind or the decoy, wasn't blowing around in circles or anything like that either. So I don't know, but just learning experience. You never know. That kind of fun to hear one gobble and work a bird, but didn't happen today. So yet, so we still got the rest of the morning to hunt. We'll see what happens. We're at it again. We got a couple birds gobbling up on the hillside. Shoot him again. Straight up there.
What?
Watch him.
How did I miss? I don't think I'm.
Oh.
I just.
Oh, man. Well, what was going on? Those birds. There was something coming to our right. Oh. Which one were you aiming at? The one on the far right?
No, I had like the second one. I don't know how it missed. I had it right on it. I would have my gun on my shoulder and everything. I was like, all right, this is gonna be.
You had the bead right on him and everything?
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably maybe a 35 yard shot. Maybe 40. That's what I was saying, because they come out.
It was perfect.
And
They
the
kept
deer,
coming.
there were 2 deer coming our way. And then I saw something behind the deer, and the 4 jakes pushed the deer out of the way. We've been having deer running all around us. I don't know what's been going on, but there's been a big gobbler to our right. There's a bunch of jakes to our left. There was definitely one gobbler with the jakes. He left and walked in front of us and went over to this other big gobbler to our right. The jakes kept gobbling. Then they came down. We had a couple doe, and I'm like waving my hands at the deer, trying to keep them from coming close to us. And then I look over and I see turkeys behind the deer. And the jakes come our way, and they get right there, and all of a sudden they start making that type of noise. And I'm like, we can hear. We didn't look because we couldn't move. But something right to our right was making a lot of noise. Did you hear it? It was breaking sticks. And I don't know if it was a deer or what it was, but those jakes wanted nothing to do with it. So that's when I just told Andrew, it's now or never. You had to shoot. You had to shoot.
I mean, if I'm thinking, I was.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that.
I actually thought you hit it. And I thought you hit it the second time too. But they definitely flew up in the air. But
Oh, I gotta get on. Yeah, I gotta stand up too.
but that's
I don't know if maybe I did hit it. Maybe
it was a good
down.
morning. I mean, I don't think you were too far away, but
I don't think that's what I'm saying. I was right.
I think what probably happened is you hit him in the body.
I think it still go down.
Yeah, at a far distance, you got to hit him in the head. You hit him in the feathers.
It's like body armor.
It's like body armor at a long distance away. But
Not out of range, but farther than.
yeah, not out of range. And
Not a bad.
what, you're using 12 gauge, 3-inch shells,
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I mean, that's the way it happens. Definitely, he had to take that shot because there was definitely something big. I don't think it was a deer because we scared a lot of the deer to our right. I kept thinking it was a bear because them turkeys did not care about those deer because they pushed the deer out of the way to get to us.
Yeah, they just stopped. They just
There
stopped
was
right there.
something.
They weren't looking at us. They were
Yeah,
looking
they were
straight
looking
ahead.
at something else, and then 3 of them turned to like walk away, and that's where like, Andrew, you got to just sit up and shoot because, I mean, you have to take a shot because there's something gonna scare them. Well, we
least
see
it was
right
a
where the turkeys were. He did hit some May apples. We got some holes in the leaves right here. You can see all the. But we think what happened was just shot a little bit low. I'm sure some BBs hit the turkey, but not enough to wound it. I mean, we were rewatching the footage. The turkeys flew away fine. But now the biggest question is what in the world the turkey saw? Because them turkeys we're ready to book and get out of there, which is why I told him to shoot. So we heard a big snap of a branch to our right, and I really just bugs me. I wish I would have known what that was. I don't think it was another turkey.
No, it was way
We
too
had a big
big.
gobbler
It was-
to our right up on the hill.
But that's where
But
it's
whatever
different.
this was,
Yeah.
it very well, what is it? Could have been a bear?
It might
The
have
turkeys didn't care about deer. I don't know. Weird. Well, we
Yeah.
got a lot more hunting yet to do, so
been. Yep. Not done
it's
yet.
only, what, like not even 7 o'clock. So we just heard another gobble. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll find some more. We have a gobbler in a strut zone that will not answer any calls. And a hen right below us at like 50 yards through the woods. Trying everything to try to get this bird to come just a little bit closer. But he just doesn't. There's 2 other hens down there with him somewhere, but he's not going to leave those hens. That's the way it goes. That's turkey hunting. So hopefully we get some more footage. If not, it's been a good year, even though we had lots of opportunities, but that's the way it goes. Andrew killed his bird right by that tree where he missed his very first bird.
Yep.
And then what, the next year, then you missed a gobbler, then you killed one and another one, and then he missed. So hey, that's the way hunting goes.